what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did upload a video earlier this week, but sadly I had to take it down because one of the songs that I put onto there turns out to play through the entire video, so I took that one down. So now I'm making another one. And since now it's like almost Thanksgiving and it's like getting cold where I live, my favorite thing to drink right now is the Abuelita hot chocolate. I love Abuelita hot chocolate. It is the best thing to have when it's freezing cold. It's still the best. Okay, and if you notice that I have a necklace on for the first time, someone special got me my favorite necklace off of my favorite TV show, The Vampire Diaries, and it's an actual replica of Elena Gilbert's necklace in The Vampire Diaries. Like, this is the full-on locket, and he said he only got it for like $2, like it was $1 and then $1 shipping, and I love him for it. He told me not to say his name, so I'm not going to say his name. But he's completely... Never mind. Okay. So, I'm going to do a very quick tutorial. And I'm also going to show y'all how my makeup is organized and stuff. So, basically, if you see this little contraption, this is actually a professional makeup bag. And I was actually pretty surprised that I found this on... Okay, so my grandma works at a storage facility. She's the resident manager. This was on the outside of a unit that was completely, like, abandoned. Like, the person never paid their rent. So, basically, whatever was in there that didn't get sold or they just wanted it cleared out, basically went to the manager, who is my grandma. And this was actually on the outside of the unit, so... it was fair trade. And in here, before I put in all my stuff, was the brand new Axe Apollo stuff. It was all brand new, so this person knew that it was there. They just never took it home. They left it there. So I took the bag. I gave the Axe Apollo stuff to my brother, and basically, this is what I did with it. So it's pretty much like a... This is so different. So you pretty much pull this off right here because it's Velcro. And then like this, these are all Velcroed in. Like, okay, show you right here. All Velcro. So basically, this is how it is. I'm trying to hold it out. Make sure I don't drop my makeup. So basically, okay, I'm going to flip it over. Okay. So it goes my brushes, my eyes, face, and then lips, which is mainly filled up. So I'm going to do a kind of the same thing that I did in my last video. So actually I'm going to go ahead and zoom y'all in a little bit more. There we go. So y'all are more into my face. So first things first, obviously I'm going to go into my face bag. And I'm going to use the Tarte Macula Oil face stuff. It says it should be a night one, but I use it before my foundation, and it honestly makes my skin feel so nice. Literally, it's like drippets. And now you push it in. Is basically through this little thing at the top. Basically, after you put that on, I'm just gonna rub it in. And it gives your skin, well, gives my skin a nice, more healthier glow. And please disregard the car sounds and plus dog noises that my dogs will probably do. Mainly this one right here that's next to me. So now I'm going to go in with my tried and true, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Classic Beige, because I have been spending so much time in the sun a whole lot more. My skin actually got more tan. And I'm basically just going to go in and take that on a flat top brush. And I do not clean my brushes because every time I try to clean my brushes, something happens to my brushes to where they get stuck every time I wash them. So I don't clean them. Basically every beauty person who's lazy. So now I'm just gonna spat it on. Now on my camera, it looks like I have a whole bunch of better lighting, but the only lighting I'm actually using is my light up there. Okay. So I am very happy that it is already Thanksgiving time, because that means I get to see family who I have not seen in forever. Well, some family I haven't seen in forever. My cousins who I never see on my mom's side of the family from her brother. I have an uncle and an aunt on my mom's side. I always see my aunt and her kids. I always see those cousins, but I never get to see my other cousins from my uncle. I haven't seen them since, I think it was before I was a teenager, or it was around when I was a teenager. I haven't seen them since then. But they're coming down. They'll be here next Saturday or Sunday. Next Saturday or Sunday, they will be here. Okay. And I'm going to be so happy to see them because I've not seen them. They're my cousins and I have not seen them. Okay, so now I'm going to take my flat foundation brush. But before I do that, to blend, I'm going to use my Photo Focus Concealer in shade Light, Medium, and Beige. And I'm basically just going to do that. And I think the only mirror I'm going to be mainly using is my vanity mirror, which is the one I'm using right now. Okay. So right now I'm just highlighting the main points of my face. Right now, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my brush. Basically just blend out. Now, I did have a beauty blender. I was actually gonna use my beauty blender, but then I found out some terrible news. My dog, I don't know if it was Harley or if it was Miles. Pretty sure it was Harley, because Miles knows not to chew on stuff. But I found out that my beauty blender that I did a past tutorial on, it was the e.l.f. pink blending sponge. I didn't really like it, but then off the videos, I started using it a whole lot more. And it was working for me. I got it to work. But my dog decided to eat it, and they completely chewed it up. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette in shades Caramel Toffee. And I'm going to go in with this classic banana shade. And I'm just going in with the same brush that I used to blend, and basically just dusting that on to where I just highlighted with my concealer. And
hello, Christine God? What?
No letter.
was gonna have a couple videos play, but never mind. I'm mainly trying to get more of the stuff. On my lid. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some of that powder on my lid because I did put concealer there. And now I'm gonna go in with this Precision foundation brush. Precision foundation brush from Lexi. It's the 660. There we go. And it's basically like a dome shape. And I'm going to use this. And I'm going to go in. Whoa. I'm going to go into my contour shade right here. Just basically doing a little bit of this. There's follow mainly on the contour shade. You can tell. And now I'm just going to go in. And I'm going to blend it because I am going to go back in with my large stipple brush. Go in. Okay. Now putting that brush away, I am now going to go in with, if I can find it, where is it? My large stipple brush from, again, Wet n Wild. Basically just massaging more of the shade. I'm barely dapping in to more of the oh, that'd help if I dapped. So I am now dapping into the shade again, and now I'm going to contour my jawline because everyone wants that cut one. And I'm going to contour my forehead lightly because I kind of have a small forehead and my hair's in the way, which I am going to be actually touching up my hair soon, next Wednesday, hopefully. By the time you're watching this, the next Wednesday is the 15th. I will be sorry, trying to find this. I will be I'm getting paid and I'm redoing my hair. And I'm going in with the Wet n Wild pressed powder in warm beige. But basically, when I get paid, I'm going to the store and I'm actually going to get my touch up for my hair. I am getting, what is it, the ombre box light again, or I'm debating on just coloring it and getting the all over bleach, but I'm still debating. And after that, now it's time for the eyes. Ow. Okay, so I've actually seen people do this before. Jeffree Star, not Jeffree hasn't done it yet, but James Charles and Tati, I've seen them actually do this where they go in with their setting spray. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray and basically just go ahead and set my face for now. Don't know what. Just got a entire thing of setting spray on my face, on my mouth. Awesome. And I don't have an actual fan, so I'm going to use this to do it really quick. It's basically a handheld mirror that I got at my local Dollar Tree. Okay. So now for eyes, I'm going to go in with a, let me see if I can find any of my blender brush. Okay. Gonna go in with my Wet n Wild buffer brush with the Luna by Luna eyeshadow in shade Jace. And I put a little bit. And it's like a really pretty, it looks pink, but it's more like a muted pink. Like it looks bright pink, but it's like a muted pink. So I'm gonna go in on my buffer brush and basically just do windshield motions. I learned this from Tati. Basically, you just go like you're going to stab yourself in the eye with your brush, and you just go like this. And like this. And this shade has a beautiful color to it. Now, I have just been mainly doing my highlighter as shadow and a transition shade. And that's been working for me. And I really love it. I don't know if anybody else does it, but I do it. But I really like it, and I really love the outcome. Okay, so now that I'm done with the Luna shade, with Jace, the shade, I have a cousin named Jace. And I know in my band, my section leader, I think it was my junior year, my friend, my section leader's name was Jace as well. So I know a couple Jaces. So now I'm going to go in with a kind of small eyeshadow brush. And like I said, I'm going to try and do both Peach Goddess, which you know is my Skin Frost, and the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Crown of My Canopy. And this is a really pretty shade. It's kind of a dupe for this. It's kind of a dupe, but this Wet n Wild has beautiful, beautiful highlighters. I did not know about the highlighters until, honestly, Jeffree Star. That's probably how most people found out about the Wet n Wild ones, how much payoff they had. But I love this one. I barely use it, but it's a really good highlighter. So I'm gonna actually try and use it as a shade. So right now, basically what I do is I get my brush, I get my setting spray, basically 1, 2 each side. And then you could basically get a spray bottle with water and do the same thing, and you still get the same outcome. So it's whenever you wet your brush. So I'm going to go in just like this. Basically go in, and it doesn't look like there's that much. Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay. So now I'm going to use my Skin Frost mirror. And I'm basically just going to paint this on the lid. And doesn't look like there's a lot, but there's a lot on here. Okay, so I'm doing it again on the same eye. You see that kind of shine to it? Can't really tell. So now I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time on a more flatter, smaller eyeshadow brush. Again, I'm going to go ahead and wet the brush again. And this time I'm going to go in Peach Goddess, just basically a 1, 2, maybe 3 on each side. And going in with it again, I'm going to go on top of the shade where I just put it. And boom. You can also do this dry, so I'm actually going to get another brush. I know I have a lot of brushes. My large eyeshadow brush, I'm going to just basically do. Just like that. Tap it off. And just go like this. Right on top. Look at the shine. Okay, so again, gonna go in now on to this eye. Gonna go in with, help if I put the brush first. Do it again. Going in with the Wet n Wild brush. The Wet n Wild Crown in My Canopy. They're actually coming out with more shades. They have another lighter shade, but I got Crown in My Canopy because that's the only one I could find. Thank you, Walgreens. And okay, so now that I'm done with that brush, now I'm gonna go in with the flatter one and spray it. Now into Peach Goddess. I'm very surprised on how much I use this. How I am not hit pan yet. I'm so happy. So I almost put on the same lid. And now just basically doing it again. Okay. Now going in dry, just into Peach Goddess. Basically doing that. Oh, maybe I should do it again on this side. There's a little bit of fallout on mine because I do that. So we're gonna put that there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face again. I lost my fan. Fan, I mean mirror. Okay. No, putting this away. Next in eyes, I'm going to actually line them with the, what is, it's by Scone Cosmetics, and it's the tattooed, Insanely Intense Tattooed Waterproof Eyeliner. But you know what? I'm not going to go in with that. I'm going to go in with, I don't know if this is a sample version, with the Makeup Forever Professional Eyeliner. Aqua XL Eye Pencil. So I doubt this is. This is also waterproof. The fuck? Okay. So, okay. Basically, I'm still going to go in with this. And I'm actually going to go in with, I'm going to go ahead and use this mirror. I'll use my little black mirror. And basically, let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Into my eye. And I'm actually going to go in and top line them. Oh well. You know what? It actually worked. I just need... No, this is my first time doing eyeliner on me like this, because I never put eyeliner on me. I never do it. See, this side turned out way prettier than this side. Little Wayne. Looks pretty. Okay, so putting the cat back onto that. Now I'm going to curl lashes. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. And also, when I get paid, I'm actually going to buy me a pair of Falsies and see if I like them. And basically, I hope they do good on me. Also now, I just went straight to mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is a simple version. I need to buy me a big version of mascara. And I do not put shadow under. I do not put shadow underneath. I just don't like it. Okay. So now that mascara, basically eyes are done. And you know what? Where's that buffer brush? Okay. So really quick, because I'm already still on eyes. Eyes are about to be 100% done. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the same buffer brush. I'm gonna go into Peach Goddess just very lightly. And I'm basically going to highlight my brow bone. And if y'all notice, I have perfect eyebrows. I do not mess with them, and I do not do them. Until I've heard so many people say that I should try the one. Okay. The main thing I want to try, the main eyebrow thing I really want to try are the pencils from NYX. I've heard some good reviews and bad reviews on them, but I really want to try them. Okay. I hope I get. Okay, eyes are done. So now I'm gonna go in with my highlighter now. Zoom y'all out a little bit more. And now I'm gonna go in with, that's the foundation one. Where's the other one? There it is. You're hiding. I'm gonna go in with the tapered highlighter brush from the same brand, Luxie. It's more tapered and more smaller. And like always, is my tried and true. I'm gonna go in with my highlighter, choo. And basically just highlight. Now, I kind of do a C. Most people do the C. But basically, you bring it all the way up to here, and then you do that. And it looks gorgeous. I'm trying to look in the camera and then look into my mirror at the same time, and it's kind of working. So now I'm gonna highlight your Cupid's bow. Highlight your Cupid's bow. Highlight it. It is very key to your look. Highlight there. Highlight down the nose. Okay, more of a highlight. And basically just do that. Kind of highlight up here. And now, because I guess I kind of overdid it, going in with my foundation brush and blending it in a little bit more. And now I'm going to go in with just a finger and into my highlighter. I'm just going to barely touch my nose with that highlighter. And boom. Highlighting it all in. Okay, so face is done. Doing face is done. Brushes. I'm done with my brushes. So now on to lips. I have, like, if you think this is perfect for you, a simple gloss will do. Like, here's an example gloss. I actually have the limited edition ones from Wet n Wild. These are the limited edition ones. I got these actually on sale at Kmart. And these are the Color Icon lip glosses. This one right here is called Bougie White Lights. The gold one is Ring My Bell Bottoms. And this one right here is Moxie Brown. They also had a limited edition gold bar highlighter. And they also had a limited edition nail polishes, and I actually got them. But one of them that I had, I can't find because it was the only one that I ever found because they ran out of all the other ones. I cannot find it. I used to wear it all the time on my nails, and I can't find it. It's making me sad. So I'm going to go in with, I think, a lip gloss. And if you don't want a lip gloss, you can do a bold lip. I'm gonna probably go in with the Wet n Wild gel liner and Liquid Katsu matte lipstick, or the Kylie Jenner lipstick. You know, my favorite is the Kirsten. Or I just might go in with a bit of a nude from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in shade Celebrity Skin. So I'm actually going to see how this looks with a gloss. So I think I'm going to go in with a gold, because I kind of am getting this gold feel. So kind of do this because I haven't messed with them. And that just went everywhere. Awesome. It just got all over my finger. I'm going to drag it on something. Okay. Pants that clothes that my dogs have completely destroyed because they decided to draw out the crotch out of all my shorts and on most of my pants. And it's put in. I'm lucky I only have one pair left. So I'm very lucky. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with Ring My Bell Bottoms. And this was the doe foot on the lip glosses. And are kinda weird. So here's the gloss. If I have to say anything about these, I actually found out that this is actually a dupe for one of the Kylie lip glosses. Because when I went to go visit my sister, her roommate actually had almost all the Kylie shades. And I found out that she had a gloss that looked exactly like this. And this is actually a match. It's just a little toned down, but it's pretty. You still get that highlight though. But I am not really feeling it. Yeah, sorry. Damn it. Damn it. Okay.